Hello geeks, how have you all been? I hope you're enjoying my grammar classes. Welcome to the topic Subject Verb Agreement. I'm sure the moment I mention Subject Verb Agreement, the first thought that might pop up in your head is so many rules. Tell me about it. But I'm also pretty sure that after having watched the previous videos, you might be quite confident of writing grammatically correct sentences, aren't you? Well then, let's move on to the last set of rules for Subject Verb Agreement. We all know what pronouns are, don't we? So words like he, she, it, they, them, their, his, her, all these words that are used instead of nouns are called pronouns. So when I use pronouns such as he or she, I know that I'm talking about one person and therefore I use a singular verb. I can say he is a lawyer or she has a cat. When I use the plural pronoun they or them, I know that I'm talking about more than one person and so a plural verb is used, such as they are lawyers. But there are some pronouns that do not specifically tell us who we are talking about, such as everybody, someone, anything, either, nothing, nobody. These are indefinite pronouns. While it is easy to choose the verb according to a pronoun like he, she, or they, an indefinite pronoun makes it difficult to determine if the subject is singular or plural. As a rule, some indefinite pronouns take on a singular verb. So, indefinite pronouns such as everybody, everything, everyone, meaning every single person or thing. Anybody, anything, anyone, meaning any single person or thing. Somebody, something, someone. Nobody, nothing, no one. All these pronouns take on a singular verb. The common thing to note here is the word one or single that they refer to. So we would say everyone, singular subject, takes on a singular verb has. Everyone has done his or her homework. Somebody has left her purse. Nothing is impossible. Something is missing. Does anyone know Peter? Let's look at some more pronouns. So pronouns such as one of, each of, or many a take on singular verbs as well. One of my friends. Now don't let the plural noun at the end fool you. Though it says friends, it still means only one friend. Each of the cars. It again means one car. Many a human means one human. So one of my friends, singular verb, likes scuba diving. Each of the cars, again a singular verb, has been washed. Many a human has been tempted to hunt for hidden treasures. However, instead of many a, if the word many or many of is used, then the subject is plural and it takes on a plural verb. Many humans have been tempted to hunt for hidden treasures, or many of the humans have been tempted to hunt for hidden treasures. The next set is either of, neither of, and the pair either or and neither nor. Either of means one of the two, and neither of means none of the two. So neither boy one nor boy two, either boy one or boy two. Therefore, they take on a singular verb too. So, is either of your brothers in the army? Neither of the boys has won a scholarship. So, just because you see the word boys or brothers does not mean it takes on a plural verb. So, look at the word either of, neither of, because it means one of the two or none of the two. Either or and neither nor. So sometimes there are two subjects and they are connected with either or neither nor. In such case, if both the subjects are singular, the sentence or the subject will take on a singular verb. So either Nita or Sheetal. So Nita is a singular subject, Sheetal is a singular subject. Hence, it takes on a singular verb is. Neither pizza nor burger. So again, pizza is a singular subject, burger is a singular subject. And hence, it takes on the singular verb is. However, if one of the subjects is plural, then the verb agrees with the subject that is closest to it. So either Nita or her parents. Now here there are two subjects, Nita and parents. Nita is a singular subject, but parents is the plural subject. The verb are is closest to parents, hence it is plural. However, if the order were reversed, if we say either her parents or Nita, so though parents is a plural subject, Nita is a singular subject and Nita is the one that is closest to the verb, hence the verb is singular. So neither pizzas nor burger. Burger is singular, therefore singular verb. Neither pizza nor burgers. Now burgers is plural, therefore it takes on the plural verb. The names of certain diseases end with an S, and it might seem that they are plural, however they are not. They always take on a singular verb, like measles. Measles is an infectious disease. Mumps is a viral infection. Similarly, the names of some subject might end with an S, but yet they are not plural, like physics, mathematics, economics, genetics, athletics, even subjects such as news, ethics, thesis, politics. All of them end with an S, but they are not plural nouns and they take on a singular verb. Physics is my favorite subject. Economics is a social science. No news is good news. Politics is a dirty game. Titles of books or plays or films, they are all considered singular subjects too. The Arabian Nights. Now again, Nights ends with an S. It might seem like a plural subject, but it is the title of a book, of one book, and therefore it takes on a singular verb is. The Narnia Chronicles. Again, that is the title of a book, and therefore it takes on a singular verb is. Names of buildings, names of countries, they are also singular. The United States, the Maldives, the West Indies, all of them take on a singular verb. The United States has a large army and not have a large army. The Blue Heights, it's the name of a building and therefore it takes on a singular verb is. When we talk of general category of things like furniture, crockery, stationery, all of them are considered as one single unit and they take on a singular verb too. The sofas, the tables, the lamp, the bookshelves, they all fall under the single category of furniture. Hence, furniture as a whole is taken as a singular subject and it takes on a singular verb. Crockery. So likewise, all the cups and plates and bowls and spoons and fork are all under the single category of crockery and therefore crockery takes on a singular verb. Pens, pencils, erasers, sharpeners, all of them fall under the single category of stationery. Therefore, as a whole, stationery is a singular subject and takes on a singular verb. So the crockery is broken, the stationery is not of good quality. Then we come to groups. So are groups of people singular or plural? Well, when we talk about groups such as a jury or a committee or a board or councils, groups that make a decision, if all the people in the group agree in opinion, the decision is said to be unanimous and therefore it is taken as a singular subject and we use a singular verb. For example, the jury is unanimous in its opinion. However, if they are divided in their opinion, some members agree, some members do not agree, then we use a plural verb. So the jury are divided in their opinion. Now there is a tricky thing here. If a group consists of mixed gender, if the members of one gender agree while the other do not, the decision is still varied. They are still divided in their opinion and therefore the decision is still not unanimous, though the sentence seems to point that out. The women in the jury are unanimous. Does not mean the men in the jury agree with them. Therefore, the opinion is still divided and the subject takes on a plural verb here. The women in the jury are unanimous in their opinion. So it's important to read the sentence, understand what it's trying to convey, and then use the appropriate verb. Well, just like we saw with either or and neither nor, there may be two subjects that are joined by other words such as along with, as well as, besides, or with. In this case, the verb agrees with the first subject, the politician, along with the journalist. So now you have the subject, the politician, you have the second subject, the journalist. The verb agrees with the first subject. So the politician is a singular subject, the journalist is a plural subject, but the verb agrees with politician and so we use a singular verb is. However, if the order were to be reversed, the journalist along with the politician. Now the journalist is the first subject, the politician is the second subject. So the verb agrees with the subject that appears first and therefore it takes on a plural verb. The journalists are expected tomorrow. My father as well as my brothers. Now here my father singular subject, my brothers is plural, but because they are joined by as well as, the verb agrees with the first subject, that is my father, and hence it is singular. However, if the order were reversed again, my brothers as well as my father. So now here my brothers is the first subject, it is plural, and therefore the verb will be plural. Well, we come to the last slide now. So when the noun represents an entire group, such as the rich, the poor, the elderly, we are talking about all the rich people, all the poor people, all the elderly people, and not any one person. Therefore, it takes on a plural verb. The rich are usually powerful. The elderly need proper care. If I had used the elderly gentleman, then we are talking about a particular elderly gentleman. We would use a singular verb here. The elderly gentleman needs proper care. However, we have chosen to use the elderly. We mean all the elderly people in general, and therefore we use a plural verb here. So now we come to the end of this wonderful lesson. I hope you enjoyed learning as much as I enjoyed teaching. I leave you with a final worksheet so that you can practice the rules we have learned today. You can pause here. Well, that's all for now. I'll meet you again soon with yet another episode of the Grammar Geek. Thank you for watching. Spread the word and share the link to fellow geeks. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get updates as soon as I post my next video. Until next time, bye bye and take care.